Phoenix, Arizona after a 4.5-hour flight from Cleveland. And landed, it was like 85 degrees or so in Phoenix. Now we're on a 3.5-hour drive. I'm here with Ross, who is the man. He's with Cherry Bundy.
Hello.
There we go, shout out. And we're meeting up with 10 awesome guys, all close friends, here at the Grand Canyon. We should be there in about 12 miles. And tomorrow we run rim to rim to rim. It'll be more of a trek, so a mix of power hiking, walking, running. The thing that I'm most excited about is when we get down to the bottom of the Grand Canyon and we're about 8, 9, 10 miles in, and just the level of stupidity and the conversations that we're gonna have when we get down to the bottom, and then once we start going back up to the North Rim, I'm looking forward to more than anything. And I will take you along for the ride on this one, so stay tuned.
Look at this.
Hey, come here, come here.
The gang is starting to get together, including Tyler Morris. I've known Tyler for a little bit now.
The amount of joy that just oozes from me anytime I get to see this handsome fella.
Finkel and Eric as well. So true story about Eric and I. The first time I ever met Eric was at the 2022 CrossFit Games. And I came up to him and I introduced myself. And he's like, Pete, like, hey, great to meet you. Are you just another, like, one of my loyal Instagram followers? All right, so here's what we got packed out for tomorrow. Starting off with the Vaseline. I feel like this tub, I believe that this tub is probably 20 years old, 15 years old. Definitely expired, but this gets the job done. Sisu hat, some sweat stains already on it for good luck. Couple pairs of socks. This is what I'm wearing tomorrow. Flip belt, a long sleeve running technical tee. I didn't have a lighter colored one, so we'll see how I fare with the sun with that. Got some 5-inch inseam running shorts, headlamp, trekking poles, AirPods in case we get to a real dark place and need to use those. I am wearing the Hoka Speed Goats 6s. These were the closest I could get to Grand Canyon colors in good spirit. And then I just picked this up actually from the Grand Canyon General Store. The Camelback. I believe this was actually a women's bag, but totally down. It was a good deal. This guy, we have a lot of storage space. So in here, let's see where the zipper is. You open this up. It's a 3-liter bladder. And then in there, we've got some sunscreen, spray-on sunscreen. Got some variety of Mountain Op stuff, BPN Go gels, Element. I think I've got 8 of these in there, bunch of gels. These Venture bars are really, really solid as well. 30 grams carbs, 270 grams, or 270 calories. And then I also, with Kai right now, have some Cliff Chew blocks. So that's what we're bringing tomorrow.
What do we want to make pickup time? What time? Because if we want to start at 3 a.m.,
We're gonna be right there.
we need to be in the park at the trailhead at 2:45. Because there's always last minute stuff.
Oh, you are? Okay. I'm gonna stay asleep then and then wait for the guys. Yeah.
You don't know. Right now. Stargate. Oh, not great.
I was like, I don't know how.
Bickle and I were sleeping in the sprinter van tonight at Trailhead. The rest of the gang is at the hotel. So we're starting right over here, and then we're coming right about over there. So you're looking at 21 miles out, 21 miles back. I forget, what did we have, like 12,000 feet elevation gain loss? 11,000 feet of elevation gain loss. And we're excited.
Thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for bringing these amazing, amazing humans under the stars tonight and through the day. Lord, keep us safe, keep us protected, just envelop us in your love today. As we go out in your creation, may we just know that you've got our backs. And
All right, here we go.
yeah.
You got a little water you want to give up?
Do you need some?
Yeah. I'll lighten you up. Sunlight came in. It was like, we're ready.
So we made it down to the river. 2 hours in, and that went by really, really quick. Quads feel good. We're gonna fill up some water at Phantom Ranch, and we'll keep moving. We're at like a 19-ish minute mile right now. That descent is very steep, and we were able to stay together as a group, which was good. So now we got a flat part for a while, and then we'll head up the North Rim. Alright, so we are more than a quarter of the way in, and it is, what, 6?
Oh man, yeah, I don't know the time of day. It's gotta be 6:15.
6:15 a.m. And we're moving. We're good. Like 18:30 pace I have right now, and that includes a stop at Phantom Ranch. It's been super beautiful. And I think that we are going to start feeling some heat here probably in the next hour or so. So we're going up the North Rim. It is a legit climb, that's for sure, but the trekking poles are making it a lot easier. Up to this point, I've been doing about 400 calories an hour, 80-ish grams of carbs, and I've taken 4.5 grams of salt up to this point, so far it's served me well.
You have a great day. It's a beautiful one.
All right, we're halfway. We are halfway, and that was fun. This is why we do fitness, to do stuff like this. Coming down right now feels so good, especially after going up. I feel like it was like 6,000 feet up. We got some carbs up there. We got some as much water as we could, electrolytes. Man, it feels so good on legs. 10 hours in, about 10 miles left. A little walk run for the last 6 miles or so. We're heading into the slot canyons. It's been so much fun, but you could totally tell that, especially if you're doing this in June, July, you gotta make sure that you're hydrating, and you gotta make sure that you're getting your carbs in. I think we had 5.5 to 6 miles left. This, I think we were all kind of driving.
Yeah, that's right here. This is steep.
We got a few guys ahead of us.
That's what we're going up right there. Gnarly.
But it was so cool. Earlier today, we couldn't see what was in front of us here.
I know.
It was just our headlamp. But now you can see the view. It's like, it just gives you an appreciation for how much we did today. About 3 miles from the top, and it is a doozy. Getting up right now, it's hurting, but it'd be so good to get up there. But trying to enjoy as much of these views as possible. It's insane. Made it to the final switchbacks. Man, I am getting tossed by this. I am not in climbing shape. Definitely in running shape, but not climbing shape. It's just so different. 11,000 feet of elevation gain and descent. Each final switchbacks will probably be like a half mile or so, and then we're done. But man, totally underestimated this. If anybody is planning on doing this, make sure you are in shape. You've got a fantastic nutrition strategy. You have to bring a ton of water. The larger the Camelback, the better. And make sure you go with people. The accountability is so big.
This is what it looks like to finish. Rim to rim to rim. 14 glorious hours. 43 glorious miles. That was gnarly. That's not for the faint of heart. If you're gonna attempt that, train your ankles. You gotta be fit. Can't wait to the pizza. Snickers bar. And I'm not walking for like 5 days. I love you, dude. We did it. We freaking did it. That's not for the faint of heart. That was very hard.
I have a half mile left. He's pulled over the sun. This is like the hardest fucking thing I've ever done. I don't, seriously. Dude, I was like tearing up.
Brutal.
I go, how long do we have? He goes,
We're crying. That was so hard.
And I swear to God, I almost fell over.
Did you guys see the 3.5 mile sign?
It was
Yes.
the worst.
Yeah.
it was the
I
worst
did
thing
not
said.
notice that on the way down, and I thought we had 2.25.
Yeah.
I had to reset my whole mindset.
Yeah. I sat like.
I had to reset it like, yeah, exactly, like 7 times.
Good work, guys. Let's never do that again.
Never. Here's my thing.
That's the
That was harder
consensus.
than any
One and
ultra-
done.
Harder than any 100.
One
I've ever
and
done.
done.
Oh, he probably takes you from the
So
north
they are
rim.
at Skeleton Point right now.
Andy 84. The fourth. Heart rate 97.
Well, I totally underestimated that. That was probably the hardest endurance thing I've ever done. I teared up at the end, just cried like a baby. It was so much fun, but it was so hard, and you have to be in really good shape to be able to not only complete it but have a good time on it. And I was not in climbing shape, definitely in running shape and endurance shape, but not climbing shape, and that caught up with me on the South Rim ascent there at the end. Man, I like stopped 4 or 5 times to sit and seen stars a little bit, and there was a couple times where I'm like, I just need to go lay down for, I'm thinking like I need to just go lay down for like an hour. But I would sit there for a couple minutes and then get back up and keep going. Eventually get to the top, and man, it was just overwhelming, just like emotion at the end. It was so fun. So if you're looking for something to train for, and if you are in good shape, and you've got a good crew, definitely do it.